Okay guys, I want to do an update, hopefully. There's like always people around, but I'm going to try to avoid them. Donation links down below in the description, and also axboy.com, axboy.com, forward you to my Minds page where you can see pictures and video clips I upload. Okay, so I technically have a job now. I haven't started yet. I'm not going to say what it is, but it's basically minimum wage, you know, so donations still appreciate it. And part-time work is, you know, I can make the rent and bills, but, you know, no one's hiring full-time. It's weird. Plus, I'm not ready for that, you know, with the anxiety issues, and I haven't worked in so long. So hopefully this gets me back into the rhythm of things. Hopefully I can hold this job, you know. I don't know, it makes me nervous, but I'm thankful for it. I was supposed to have orientation yesterday at 3, but they called me and said that it was canceled, I don't know why, and asked if I could go Tuesday at 3. So I said yes, I could. But it sucks because you get paid for orientation, and I was hoping by next Tuesday I'd be working, but I can't work until, you know, I do the orientation. So, you know, that's that. And ever since I was a teenager, I get heart palpitations where it like feels like flip-flopping or fluttering in my chest. And, you know, once in a while, not all the time. And 2 years ago, my heart started skipping, and it was doing it every 4 beats. After 12 hours of that, I went to the emergency room, and they checked me out, said it was benign. Like, I was having palpitations, but they were benign. Like, they think they were like PVCs and PACs. And they're like, oh, it's like the lower chamber, so it's fine. But they sent me to a cardiologist who did an echo and a stress test, and that was fine. The first cardiologist was like, he thought he might have saw something on the stress test, which scared me, but I think he was trying to milk my health insurance company. So I went to a different cardiologist, one that was like more reputable and that I'd known people to go to before. And he looked at it, he said I was fine. And my heart stayed like that for about 4 or 5 days, skipping nonstop, and like, you know, but it stopped before I saw the second cardiologist. Because the first one said, well, it could stop or it could stay this way, but that it was harmless, so just try to ignore it. But it's kind of hard to ignore your heart doing somersaults, you know, in your chest. And it would feel weird, like, you know, you're walking, it's like beep, 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 you know. So I'm telling you this story because the other 4 days ago, I woke up in the morning and I had those same type of palpitations, and they did not stop. And they went on from the time I woke up to about, which was like 7, till 11 o'clock or about noon. And they stopped, and I'm like, okay, good. But then the next morning I woke up and the same thing was going on with it. And I'm like, come on, you know? And I started to get like nervous. Like, I'm like, all right, well, I've had this happen before, and all these palpitations all my life I've had checked, and they're always like benign. Like, unless you have like severe heart disease, there's nothing, you know, going on. But I'm in my 40s, right? So it just scares me. That's why I went the last time 2 years ago, because I'm like, well, you're in your 40s, get this checked, you know? So I'm just trying to avoid people. That's why I keep moving around. So it did it again for several hours. And then the third day, maybe it lasted about, the third day was the worst. It was coming more frequent. It lasted like 6 hours or a little bit longer. And I'm like, it started to make me nervous. Like, I'm sitting in the library thinking, should I go to the hospital? Like, but these always stop. And so it stopped again. And then at this point, like, I'm nervous to go to sleep because, you know, every time I go to sleep and wake up, I have these damn palpitations. Well, yesterday, I woke up and they weren't there, you know, at all. And, but when I got on the bus, they started. But there wasn't very many. like it was kind of petering itself out like it had done before, but it was worse 2 years ago, you know. And then today I woke up, and so far, and it's been many hours, I don't have any. So maybe it's fixing itself again. I did figure out something kind of interesting. The day that it was really bad and wouldn't stop, right? I went and took a bus to the supermarket because I was like, I didn't know what to eat, and like, so I just grabbed some bananas, right? Which I eat anyway sometimes. Well, I ate this one banana, but like it was like a medium banana, so like I wolfed it down in like a minute and a half, so it did not have time to digest. And when I finished it, it stopped doing that. But it didn't have enough time to absorb the potassium. I get plenty of potassium, you know. Drink milk, orange juice, all good sources of it. So I know that bananas are good when you have like ulcers or what's it called? Gastritis and stuff like that. So I was wondering if maybe my stomach is aggravated. Because sometimes when your stomach's aggravated, or people have like a peptic ulcer or whatever, you can get heart palpitations because it stimulates the vagal nerve. Vagal nerve, I forget. So I was like, okay, so I ate a couple more bananas that day. Yesterday I was only able to get down one. Like, I don't really like them, you know, all that much. But I have 2 in my bag today. I'm just going to keep eating them, or try to at least have one daily for a while. Because maybe my stomach is just a mess, which makes sense, you know? I wake up, I do have a sour stomach. I do have like reflux going on when I wake up. I'll gag from stress in the morning, and then acid goes up in my mouth that I have to swallow back down. I know, disgusting, but it's true. And so, yeah, maybe it's that. So I'm just gonna start eating like the bananas, and because it's just weird that they just stopped out of nowhere. Nothing else stopped it. Eat a banana, stop, before it even has time to digest. Almost as if it had landed on something that was aggravated and stopped the aggravation, you know? But I'll see, and maybe I'll get more today, I don't know. Like, I kind of feel like I'm walking on eggshells waiting for those things to start again, which doesn't help because stress can cause palpitations. But all right, trying to think what else. Still dealing with the roommate situation, you know, like the cat keeps me up. The other night I only got 5 hours of sleep. Last night I slept pretty good. The cat was calm and actually slept on me, because remember, I'm on a couch, and you know, this guy, like, on his nights off, in and out. I hear the doors. Last night he didn't. He stayed in his room. I don't know, which is nice when that happens, because then I have peace and quiet. But all the usual stuff, when you go back to the other audios that were going on, still goes on. Trying to think. Tomorrow I will probably go to my friend Billy's job, because he has me file on weekends. He talked about like doing some banker boxes and packing stuff up. So I'll do that. I'll make about $40 from that, which is good because I can put 20 of it on my Navigator bus card, and then I'll have a little bit for any food that my food stamps don't cover. I'll be happy when I make enough money to eat regular food, because food stamps, like, you can't buy hot stuff. You can't, you know, get, what is it called? Like, you can't go to McDonald's or anything, you know, not that that's good for you, but, you know, whatever. And it'd just be nice to be able to get something and not have to budget so tightly, because food stamps, they don't give you like a ton, you know. So I end up drinking like a lot of milk, or Chef Boyardee, or rice. And then when I splurge, I get those Uncle Ben's ready rices that you microwave for 90 seconds. That's my luxury. Like, ooh, I can have broccoli cheddar. But okay, I'm gonna end this one. It's a bit short, but there's not a whole lot to really update on other than the job thing, and the roommate thing's still the same. The cat's still crazy, but now you know about the job thing, and hopefully my palpitations, you know, stay down. So, you know, And that's it, guys. But please, if you can donate, like I said, $1 to Cash App. It does wonders, believe me. That could be a bus ride. Well, a bus ride is technically $1.50, but it helps. And I would really appreciate it. Like I said, people think that people donate. People don't donate, like, hardly ever, because everyone probably thinks everyone else is donating, you know. But again, okay, axboy.com, axboy.com, and that's it.